Hey guys, Monster here, and we are checking out a new game by Reiza Studios, the Copa Petrobras de Marcas. What a mouthful for English speakers. I believe this is in Portuguese. I could be way off the fucking mark here, but I'm going by their earlier game, GameStockCar. I believe this is a Portuguese name, because I believe it's a Brazilian cup, and I think the name translates to Cup of Marks, like brands cup, and I think Petrobras is the sponsor. Looking at the stickers here, I think that's a South American gas, oil, petroleum company, something like that. So this is probably the Marks Cup or Brands Cup, sponsored by Petrobras. I already tweaked the interface. Looks basically identical to GameStockCar, so I went ahead and tweaked all my shit, just like I did in that game. And just for the hell of it, I don't know if I'm going to do a whole playthrough here. Let's go ahead and you know, start a championship. Why the hell not? First race is at Taruma. They don't know how to pronounce it. Kind of exciting. Just out of nowhere, Reiza is like, "Hey guys, you know what? We're a pretty cool game studio, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Well, here's a fucking free game." Like, that's pretty cool, you know? I'm sure, you know, the reason it's free is because they, I'm just speculating here, but I'm pretty sure the reason it's free is because they're sponsored by Petrobras or whatever. You know, this is probably a sponsored game, but I'm not fucking arguing. This is pretty goddamn cool to me. Go ahead and kick our steering lock up to full here. I know nothing about these cars, like literally nothing. Based just on the way they look, I'm gonna guess it's a lower powered stock car series. Maybe like a feeder series for Brazilian stock car. Not 100% sure. Shit, someone's already behind me here. I'm driving in a Mitsubishi. Doesn't look like my force feedback is nothing, and sequential gear shifters aren't working. I have no force feedback, unfortunately. That's kind of a big boo-boo. Let's see if I can reset my force feedback. Nothing. Yeah, I got no force feedback. Yeah, unfortunately, no force feedback. That's a no-go. So I am going to go ahead and pause this video and determine the reasoning for my lack of force feedback. Be right back. Alright guys, we're back. It took a little bit of detective work, but I figured out why I had no force feedback. It seems to be a bug with this game. I'll post like a link in the description. I'll put up like a fucking JPEG of my controller.ini file. But I went through everything I could think of, and I kind of narrowed it down. I even replaced the RealFeel plugin. I have GameStockCar 2014, or GameStockCar Extreme, whatever the fuck you call it. I have that installed. So I went ahead and dropped the RealFeel plugin from that game folder into the fucking Petrobras de Copa de Puca fucking folder. That didn't work. So I went down the list, basically. Where the fuck does my force feedback come from? What channels does it go through? All that fucking shit. Like I said, a little bit of detective work. Turns out in my controller.ini file, there was a line, and I don't remember the name of the goddamn line, but it's a pretty key line. It's like your force feedback, like saturation or sensitivity or something like that. For some reason, the controller.ini that this game shit out was set to 0. So I kicked it back up to 0.8, went in game, and lo and behold, force feedback now. I'm assuming Reiza is going to patch that, you know, sooner than later. They're pretty good about fixing game bugs. But if you guys are having the same problem, look in the description, and I will have a link to an image of my controller.ini and the line that you need to change. So, with that all said, let's hop into game and let's see what these little touring cars are all about. I'm unfamiliar with this track. This track may have been in GameStop Car Extreme, but, you know, I gotta admit something. As much as I love that game, haven't played it in a hell of a lot of, or a hell of a long time. Well, I'll tell you one thing. As per Reiza, the force feedback is exceptional. Going real wide here. Track looks gorgeous. That is one of the big things about Game Stock Car, at least to me and people who enjoy good-looking graphics in games. One of the big things about Game Stock Car is that it uses like the latest and greatest shaders for R Factor, and this game is definitely no different. The shaders, like the road shaders and things like that, off track here, are significantly different than R Factor's default shaders, and they look a lot better. They look a lot closer to like R Factor 2. Does wonders for immersion. You know, the lighting is better. Things like that are just better graphically all around. Also, the force feedback is incredible in Reiza games because they use the Real Feel plugin by default, and all of their cars are designed around the Real Feel plugin. So, Reiza games pretty much feel as good as the best R Factor 1 mods that were designed with Real Feel, I'm sorry, in mind, and that's a huge compliment. That's about as good as you can hope for in a R Factor engine game. So feels great, looks great. A little bit of flickering in the trees there. That's just probably an overlapping texture that can be easily fixed. All that is great, but I'll tell you what. I'm like one lap in, and I'll tell you one thing. Man, the sounds are fucking dog shit. And maybe that's accurate. I don't know. Maybe these little Brazilian stock cars, maybe they just sound, holy shit, tricky. Maybe they just sound bad in general, but they're very buzzy. They just don't really sound good at all, you know? And if that's accurate, then I can't really fault the game for it, but do not sound very good at all. But if that's the biggest flaw in this game so far, then they are not doing too bad. Especially for a free title. I paid nothing for this game. You know, I logged into, actually I didn't log into shit. I opened my web browser like an hour ago, and I got a fucking RSS update from, what the fuck is the goddamn VirtualR? And it was just like, Reiza Studios releases new game. And I was like, wow, that's cool. And then it was like, for free. I was like, oh, that's fucking really cool. So, downloaded that fucker and started playing, man. Well, the more laps I turn here, the more impressed I am with the force feedback. It feels really, really good. I'm trying to get a, trying to understand this vehicle. I'm driving a Mitsubishi. It looked like it was like a Lancer. Now, I know the car it's based on in the real world is four-wheel drive, I want to say, if it's based on the Evo. But this car doesn't feel like it's four-wheel drive. I don't know, maybe it does. I can't really tell. There's a Chevy Cruze right on my ass just trying to get by me. I feel like I should let him by. I'm gonna hug the inside here and see if he'll go around me. Yeah, I don't really, I don't know what I'm feeling 100% here. Doesn't necessarily feel like a rear-wheel drive car, but then again, it doesn't really feel like a front-wheel drive car. So I don't know. Maybe this is a four-wheel drive vehicle. I'm not really sure. Does feel good though, and I'll tell you what. Talking about sounds, how they don't sound great. Even the curb sounds, they sound pretty shitty. Like they just cut in real sharply. I'm thinking the sound design in this game was an afterthought. Which is kind of weird, because if I remember correctly, Game Stock Car had some pretty incredible sounds. You'd figure they would just use the same sound assets from that game in this game. I'm really over driving this car. Going super slow, over revving it, really beating it up. Well, they're very buzzy. Very, very buzzy. I'm guessing 4 cylinders in all of these cars. Very, very buzzy. But the force feedback really makes them very drivable. I can definitely see this series being a lot of fun. Alright, one thing I need to change is to go into my PLR file. GameStockCar was guilty of this as well. Me personally, I don't use rear view mirrors a lot in R-Factor based games. I use the rear look button. And there's a setting in your PLR file that makes the rear of your car invisible. So when you use the rear look, you can just, you know, have a clear look of who's behind you. Reiza games in particular seem to alter that line by default and make it so that the rear of your car is not invisible. I'll show you what I mean. As soon as I get into the straight here, I'll look behind me. There we go. I'm looking at the back of my headrest. That's annoying. Very easy fix, though. And I'm out of here. Yeah, really, really overdriving these cars. Let's see if I can turn the heat up here. Starting to get the hang of this thing, but I'm still overdriving the shit out of it. Looks like 2 Chevy Cruzes in front of me. Actually, a Mitsubishi and then a Chevy Cruze, respectively. All right, here we go. This lap, let's try and get fast. Not impressed with the sounds in this game. I keep saying that, but they are not growing on me. They're doing the opposite of growing on me. But like I said, if that is my biggest complaint about a free Reiza Studios game, then so be it. Try and follow these guys' lead here. Probably down to second around this bend, yep. Lighting is just absolutely phenomenal for such an old game engine. I mean, this game engine is older than 10 years now. It's over 10 years old. And just, you know, the constant work on it, you know, all these shaders and all these... God damn it, same corner I lost it on last time. Holy shit, very catchable. That is what good force feedback will do for you, ladies and gentlemen. Make your slides extra catchable. But yeah, as I was saying, just the lighting and you know, the textures in this game are just absolutely top-notch. Absolutely fucking top-notch. And I gotta tell you, I mean, a lot of these newer games, these newer Sims, you know, they have next-generation graphics and all that bullshit. You know, the lighting is fucking awesome. They got bloom, fucking heat haze, depth of field, fucking sun flares, camera fucking flares, all that bullshit. And that's cool, but I'll tell you what, man, any day of the week I would take an older generation sim like this with super crispy anti-aliasing over the newer generation sims that have all those fucking gimmicks but horrible anti-aliasing. That's one of my biggest fucking complaints about the new generation of sims is with all the fancy pants fucking graphical gimmicks they add. I think this is that fucking corner I keep losing it on. Yeah, with all those fancy fucking gimmicks they keep adding, the anti-aliasing sucks. And to me, that is what really immerses me in a game, is how fucking crispy it looks. You know, because in real life, you don't have fucking, you know, fucking bloom and fucking depth of field and fucking camera flares or whatever, sun flares, all that bullshit. Those are like camera effects, you know, and argue with me if you will, but... to me, I don't see any of that shit when I go out in the real fucking world. What I do see is crispy fucking lines. I don't see any fucking jagged goddamn textures, you know? I don't see a lack of anti-aliasing. So, for me, I already said this, but any day of the week, I will take an older sim with last generation graphics, but with super crispy anti-aliasing over a newer generation sim with all the fancy fucking gimmicks and piss poor anti-aliasing. So, needless to say, I think this fucking game looks pretty goddamn good. I am really slow. Alright, this is my fucking tricky corner here. And we're gonna spin. We're gonna spin. That is a tricky corner in this car. I think I may need to get some practice in this vehicle before trying a super hot lap. Let's click through our LCD and see where we're sitting. Who'd have thunk it? We're last place. We're off the pace by about 3.5 seconds. Down to third gear. Let's really try and get some speed up here. I'm gonna pay attention to my gearing. I didn't change my setup one bit. Let's see if my gearing needs to change. Is this a 6-speed? It is a 6-speed. I don't think I've gotten into 6th gear once, so I may need to drop my final drive down a click. I'm already out of gas. We're gonna pit on this lap. Third, down to second. This bend here. Let's look for the pits. Hit, get some gas, drop my final drive down a click, and then go fucking burn off some hot laps. Yeah, pretty much down to third. This is the corner I always spin out on. Let's take it a little slower. There we go. Very, very tricky corner to take in these vehicles. And I don't think I've made it through that corner cleanly once yet. Almost got fucking ass raped by the Chevy. Looking for the pit entrance. What was I saying? Yeah, pretty much after a bunch of laps, I think I just missed the pit. Or no, that looks like an optional layout portion of the track. There we go. Here's the pits. Pretty much the only complaint I have about the sim so far is the sounds. It sounds like fucking dog piss. It sounds like fucking dog shit. But that may be accurate. Who knows? These cars may sound like fucking dog shit, for all I know. Alright, so let's go back to the pits. Take a look here. No numbers on the miles per hour chart here. Let's just see. It's about one click down from second. Let's drop our final down. One click. That should be good for right now. What else? What else do we have? You know what? I could probably use a little more downforce. Can I... How high does that go? All the way up to 3. You know what? Let's click our rear wing up to 3. Yeah, I think that might be good. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and save this. Where's my fuel? 20 liters, 7 laps. No, you know what? That was good. Let's go ahead and save this. We'll just call it test. Save this setup. And see how we do here. Alright, back in the pits. Let's get out. Holy shit. Oh, Toyota as well. So there's Mitsubishi, Toyota, Ford, and Chevy represented in this race series. I am in a Mitsubishi. Alright, so let's see if we can go a little faster here. Tell you what, since this is only a first impressions video here, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to finish this championship, whether I record it or not. This is very fun. But since this is only a first impressions video, down to third, go to the outside. Since this is only a first impressions video, I'll go ahead and end it as soon as I can get my fucking slow ass out of P15. I'm in 15th place and I'm off the 15th place and I'm off the pace by about 3.5 seconds. So as soon as I get out of P15, we'll go ahead and end this video. And that is not going to help. And I just ruined this guy's practice session. I'm sorry, buddy. Let's go back to the pits. Let's get out and let's focus on getting out of P15. That will be the goal. Well, in case you can't tell, I'm having a fucking shit ton of fun. This is very, very fun. I will definitely be finishing this championship. Like I said, whether I record it or not, I will be playing this game more. Well done, Reiza. Well done. You guys already had one of the best racing sims out. Then you go ahead and just release a fucking little freebie for the fuck of it kind of game. Don't spin, don't spin. I kind of want to let this Chevy get in front of me. I'm gonna go to the outside here and let... Oh, he's got the same idea. Go to the outside and let him get around me so I can kind of ghost him. There we go. Alright, sort of shadow this guy. See if I can't learn a trick or two from him. Up to fourth. On the brakes, down to third. Down to second. Probably could have stayed in third there. Already losing him. That's not good. Speed up. These brake lights are on. We're going to go down to third for this one. Back up to fourth. He is definitely pulling away from us. Up to fifth. On the brakes, down to third. And fifth. Tricky corner for me. Got to drop down to second, otherwise I'll spin. I'm braking way too early, but this corner is very intimidating to me. I've spun out on here like 9 out of the past 10 attempts. I feel like fourth is okay around that corner. My new Garen. Alright, crossing the start finish here. Still well off the pace, or actually dropped about a second off my time. Not bad. Let's keep it going. Just cutting the pit lane there, no penalties. I didn't see nothing. I didn't see shit. Up to fourth. Like that apex. Fifth, fourth, third, second, way wide. Still learning, still learning. Here we go. Brake a little bit later here. Still going to drop down to second. Much better, much better. Don't spin, don't spin. I think this corner I was safe in fourth. Just got to brake a little bit. Quick stab on the brakes, turn in early. Keep it in fourth. Not bad. This is a very fun circuit. Holy shit. Got a little close to that fucking tire wall there. Oh, a little wide. Down to third. Only a second and a half off the pace now. I feel like we'll get there. Definitely getting faster. Down to second for this big boy right here. Fourth, third, second. Get that apex fast on exits. My fucking arch nemesis here, this corner. Oh shit! Shit! Really fucked that shift up. Fourth gear around this guy. Quick stab on the brakes, turn in real early, clip that apex. Oh, missed the apex, but good speed on exits. Next lap. Next lap's gonna be a fast one. Back up to fourth. To the outside. Third. Up to fourth. Fifth. fourth, third, second. Keep taking that corner way too wide. Way too wide. There we go. Fucking tricky dicky right here. Don't want to brake too early, don't want to brake too late. Third, second. I feel like I could definitely be significantly faster through that corner, but that was way better than I've been doing. Tap on the brakes. Apex. I'm spinning. Fast out. Up to fifth. Let's see what we pull this time. Gotta be faster. Alright, definitely faster. Almost a half second faster, but we are still way behind the curve. Don't know if me getting out of P15 is really in the on the menu for this video. I will try. Until I get my low fuel light, I will keep trying. I'll get there eventually. Fourth, third, very wide. Gonna go off the track. Yep, I am. Well, got a little bit of work to do in these cars, but I'll tell you what. Super fun. Super fun. I'm gonna end this video, and then I'm going right back on fucking track, and I'm gonna get faster in these things, man. Tons of fun I'm having in these cars, okay? If you don't have this game already, if you haven't downloaded it already, I highly suggest you do. Very good sim. There are a few issues, like I said, the lack of force feedback, that may have been due to the preset I selected. I'm using a T500, and I selected the T500 preset. I didn't try any other presets, so that may not be an issue with them, but at least for the T500 one it was. So I'll put a link in the description on how to fix the force feedback issue. There also seems to be an issue that I didn't run into, but in the comments on VirtualR, it seems like some people, after they install the game, have no cars available to race. It's just a fucking empty shell of a game, an empty husk. I didn't run into that issue. So I suggest if you do run into that issue, look on VirtualR. There were like a ton of comments on the, you know, as to how to fix that issue. Other than that, yeah, dude, it's free. What the fuck can I say? It's free and it's by Reiza. It doesn't get much better than that. If you don't have it, get it. And I will catch you guys later, man. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next video. Jesus, going wide again. Yeah, these cars are tricky. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later. Holy shit. Look at that. Even, like, the trackside objects are deformable. I've never seen that in an R-Factor fucking mod. I hit that sign, and it fell over. That is fucking incredible. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that in an R-Factor mod. I've seen cones that are deformable and, like, you know, certain trackside objects right on the track, but that is fucking insane, man. That is some detail right there. Well done, Reiza. This time I'm out of here for good. So I'll catch you fucking losers later.